Oh, day 20th. We have finally arrived to the final hour. I honestly tried to do something big. That would about 2 days ago. Obviously, trying to do the thing, but let's go through all of our drawings. So first one is our black female knight with one arm because I forgot to draw the other arm. Our next one is Elf Dude from the random generator that I decided to get. Possibly my worst one. Yes, even worse than the one that we had previously. The main characters for a comic that I'm writing. Yeah, look pretty good. Look okay, sure. Empty page because I used Sharpie and I didn't put a back to it, so it's just like there's like I decided to skip a page just in case, you know. Possibly my favorite, drawing the characters of all of my drawing all the characters of my D&D characters of my players, and obviously the campaign was set in a modern setting, so some of them are wearing modern clothes, some of them are like from traditionalist based type characters, like they come from like a place where they don't use modern clothes, so that's why some of them aren't wearing modern clothes, but most of them are. Just Superman. Again, this is just me trying to draw in a comic book style after not doing so for a long period of time. Our Hungarian archer. I like this dude. Though I just kind of wish I had more time to work with him, or at least, I decided to use a lead pencil because it's been a while. But, another blank empty page. Oh, no, never mind. This is the really shitty drawing of Thor and Shazam. Oh my god, dude. This is like... Actually, take it back. This is my worst one. This is worse than the elf. This is terrible. And of course, there's the really absolute garbage first version, and before I quit. R2 Samurai. I was practicing. Obviously, I was practicing with my my brush pen, which is dead now. So great. Our other samurai. This one I was practicing with the shading, the gray shader. Looks okay. I think I might want to use it for the next one I'm about to do. Our cityscape, which if you're looking at it from far away, it's like, oh yeah, that's kind of good, but then like you look closely and then you're like, what the fuck? This looks like it got drawn by someone in acid, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It looks good from far away, and that's all that really matters. Also the fact that I did like the perspective wrong, because the idea is that as it goes further out, it's supposed to be less. Now, obviously, I did it this way because I ran out of pen. So I kind of didn't have a choice, but And this is a piece of art. I it's really bad, but I use this. I put this at the bottom so that like when I use pen, it doesn't drip. So I'm gonna put this at the bottom now. But I think it's time for us to do our final one. And I think I'm gonna go back to Carl Kopinski's style because honestly, drawing out from my ass is not working. I need guides, and perhaps I am not skilled enough yet to be able to draw just from my head. And I think I need time and practice to be able to do that. But for now, I'm gonna stick to what I can normally do, and I'm gonna try my best to make this look as good as possible. So yeah, hope you guys like the final video of this series, and who knows, I might be doing more. I just got a new sketchbook, so I could definitely fill that one up. This is a bigger one. I have a smaller sketchbook, and that might be easier for me to be able to draw stuff on there rather than this big ass fucking one. But yeah, let's go. absolutely hated this. Oh my god. I think the problem with it was the pen. I don't know. I'll show you guys here on this little. Okay. I'll show you guys here on this little piece of paper here. I was trying to like test out thinness of this because this is a new brush pen I just got. It's from different from the one I had before. The one I had before was definitely better when it had more ink. But as you can see, I'm going to try and test just how thin it is. That's the thinnest it can get. This is the thickest. As you can see, it's very, very hard for me to get any thinness to it. So when I started this drawing, I immediately was like, oh, fuck, no. I tried my best to make it work, and it just looks terrible. It looks so bad. If you don't know who this is just the OC that I made, a character. But fuck me, dude. This is so bad. I just only, I only spent about 40 minutes on this. Probably not even much. I think, yeah, about 40 minutes, maybe an hour on this. And I don't plan on finishing it. And it sucks because it's very anticlimactic the way this ends. And I've already spent more than enough time. I don't think I can spend another hour because I need to spend at least, hour, 2 hours working on something to make it look good. And honestly, I really tried. But the more I tried, the more I fucked it up. I should have went with the just a normal pen and then used this as shading. But I wanted to try just using a brush pen, see if I can make it look good. But honestly, this brush pen, although it has served me well in the past, isn't the one I need for this. So, as anticlimactic as this is, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end it here. I don't think I'll have enough time. I have stuff to do today, but I don't think I'll have enough time to do something else, because I try to do this as early as the second I wake up. I try to do this because, I have to try and do it within time. And unfortunately, I don't think, even if I were to do something else, I might make an actual... you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I still have some time. I'm going to try and... I'll see if I can try and work on a project, or at least work on a project with this when I get to college, and have a side project aside from all my classes, since most of my classes will be online. But for now, I'm sorry that this is absolute trash. I certainly didn't like it. I don't like this. I mean, yeah, for some people, it might be like, well, it looks pretty good, but knowing the fact that I can do better than this, and just screwing it up, I just wish I had more time. That's really the one thing I wish. I just wish I had more time to work. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time, and I already spent like an hour just fucking this up absolutely. But what can I say? I want to say I hope you guys like the video, but I don't think you do. I don't think you will. Especially since, like, towards the end, my views have been dropping. I used to consistently get, like, 50 views, and I'm getting, like, 2 or 3. Not a lot. Maybe it's because I'm not putting in tags. Who fucking cares? But you know what? No, this was a fun project. I enjoyed doing this project. I enjoyed doing this, and I think it was fun. Though this is without a doubt one of my least favorite part of doing it, which is this episode. And it sucks because this is the last episode, and I tried to do something big, and like a couple days ago for like a grand finale, the cityscape, and it just blew up in my face. And the truth is, because I'm not a professional artist, right? I'm gonna go study to become one. And because of the fact that I've always been stuck in that little tiny bubble of drawing characters and costumes and comic book characters and stuff, all I know is that I wish I could go back in time and tell myself, do more cityscapes, do more environments, do more any of that. But you know what? I can't. So there's no point in trying and saying that or regretting or anything like that. Well, anyways, this has been a really long outro. I don't even think you're gonna get towards the end of this thing. So yeah, day 20.